In Isaiah chapter 6, we have the record of a vision that Isaiah had, in which God said, "Who will go? Whom shall I send?" And Isaiah said, "Here am I, send the other guy." No, Isaiah said, "Here am I, send me." I believe that the greatest crisis in America today is a need for men and women who have the right ethics, biblical Christian ethics, they have courage, and they have vision. Those three things. Let me explain. If somebody has two but not the third, for example, if somebody has courage and vision, but they don't have Christian ethics, well, they're Joseph Stalin, Adolf Hitler. They'll fight. They've got vision. If somebody has courage and ethics, but they don't have vision, they're a loose cannon. They'll fight on every hill. They don't know their history. They don't know how we got to where we are. They don't know where we're going. If somebody has vision and ethics, but they don't have any courage, they're a college professor at a Christian university where they can talk, but they don't have to fight. We need people that have courage, vision, and Christian ethics. And let me define those for you. By courage, I mean that you're literally willing to lay down your life. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is doing what is right in spite of your fears. And courage is the part of us that propels all other virtues into action. In other words, if you know what the truth is, but you don't have the courage to say it, what good is the knowledge of the truth? If you knew what the merciful thing to do would be, but you don't have the courage to show mercy because everyone else is crying out that the woman be stoned, then what good is the knowledge of mercy? I mean, fill in the blank. Courage is the attribute that propels other virtues into action in the field where they are needed at any moment. And ultimately, courage is being willing to lay down your life for truth or for justice. Let's talk about vision. I don't mean prophetic ability to see, but a knowledge of the past. You can see the trajectory of how we got here, and you can see where we're going if we keep on this path and what alterations need to be made to change. We have the foresight of hindsight. We know how we got here. We know what we have to do to get out. That's vision, the ability to see on the continuum of past, present, and future. And then by ethics, Christian ethics, biblical ethics, I mean that you understand that the universe is theocentric, it's God-centered, that rights, human rights, come from God, that law comes from God. And you have the courage to not surrender that point, because it is the hinge upon which all rights and definition of right and wrong and definition of good and evil, it's the hinge, the existence of God and his unchanging moral code, that's the hinge on which everything else swings. Maybe you could be one of those people. We have developed what we call an online university. I invite you to go to our website. All of the material, all the training material that we've ever produced, you can access for free if you want to be a part of the solution. So if the Almighty says to you, "Whom shall I send?" will you say, "Here am I, send the other guy"? Or will you look and say, "Here am I, send me"?